We've got Eduardo here who's going to be coming out on a day out with me and having a look at some various things. Where are we today? Where are we right now?
Next to Harrods car park.
Location? Knightsbridge.
Oh, Knightsbridge. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to head on and stay tuned, guys. Lots of learning in this video. Eduardo, say bye.
Bye.
So we're starting off with a quick lunch break at Marouche, which is the best kebab, and we're going to see what Eduardo thinks of it. We'll come back to you. So the kebabs arrived. Now there's a technique to actually open these. So you quickly go there, you rip it open, and then you see a little bit there. We're then gonna start ripping it around, and then as you're eating, it basically goes into your mouth. Let's have a look what this tastes like. Here we go, Eduardo. Right, so now, hold on, take your time. Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Big bite, and then let me know what you really think about it.
Flavors are nice, man. Yeah, it's good.
Here we go. We're gonna go in style. We're just heading towards South Kensington from Knightsbridge, and how's the drive and everything been for you, Eduardo? In terms of London, because you don't get to see this part of London.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's nothing like where I'm from or where I live in it.
But this is what we call international London, you see. So it is a little bit different. One of the main reasons that we're doing this video is Eduardo is just doing his A-levels, and he wanted some guidance, what is it, motivation, inspiration, work experience, and he knows about me through his mum, and he reached out and asked for a day out, and that's what we're doing today. So we're heading into town, and we're just jamming and just going through various things, not necessarily all property related, which is what we do. It sometimes could be the location. So for example, we're in part of Kensington now, at the back of Notting Hill, just going through some really nice roads and streets. I'm just cutting through some back streets here, and then we've had an experience near Harrods. What did you experience there, Eduardo, as part of the process?
So we went to visit some clients.
How was the action for you?
Yeah.
At one point you said, oh my gosh, celebrity. So what was that all about?
Yeah, so Monty, everyone knows him. He's the big boss of Harrods. The guy.
No, I'm not.
Hey, come on, man.
No, honestly,
you're the big boss.
They're just like friends, and I mean, how nice are we to them?
Yeah, you're nice, very nice.
Yeah, so it's just about being nice to people. That's so important. But the action there was quite busy, right? What did you find busy about it?
A lot of people coming into the car park.
Did you find it fast-paced?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Here we're just driving through this leafy canopy of in between Shepherd's Bush and Holland Park. Some really nice, look at these trendy people here, look, pushing the pram. And that's what you get here. Nice style of different vibes in London. And at the end of this section here, we're going to be heading towards Shepherd's Bush roundabout. And there's also the Westfields over here.
Oh.
So and then some of these shops here, they're like little small boutique shops in Notting Hill and Holland Park. A few estate agents around here as well. Some residential streets where you have terraced houses on the left hand side. On this side, if if you just turn that around, Eduardo, you'll see these bigger houses on the left hand side, these big detached houses. And what I'm going to do, actually, keep it there, Eduardo, I'm going to drive down the left hand side now, and just to show you how substantial this road is and what a nice road this is. So tree lined on both sides, and if you look on the right and the left, I mean, let's look at this house there. Let's point it to that house there. Look how substantial that house is. So this is not a regular terraced house that you'll find in any other part of the country, and the value of something like that is probably going to be about 40 to 50 million pounds, even more than that. I'll do a quick U-turn here, but I just wanted to show you what the properties are like on this side of the road, which is Holland Park, and why celebrities like David Beckham would live here. So coming out of Holland Park, which was the big houses, on the right hand side here we're going to be hitting Notting Hill, and what you will see here is that these houses are this is Norland Square, so these houses are not detached. That was a council block on the left hand side, and then these houses here are terraced houses here, but they're of a Georgian period, because you can see that the ground floor windows are tall, and the top floor windows get smaller and smaller as you get to the top floor. So that's a typical trait of Georgian architecture, which you can see straight ahead of us. And then what you'll also notice is that those houses are joined together, so that's what we call a terrace. That's a terraced house there, and then at the end of the terrace you'll have an end of terrace, and in the middle all of these are what we call mid-terraced houses. What did you notice about the difference in houses here?
These ones are like more brightly coloured.
Okay, how about the size compared to what you just saw?
More back in Harrods?
No, just now across the road.
Oh yes, they look bigger.
Did they almost look like a hotel?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. And can you imagine, that's the difference between one street away and here? But this is still a lovely street. So the value of these houses, we're probably looking at around 5-7 million pounds. Yeah. And these are not split up into flats, they're single family houses. And then once again, opposite us, that's a clear indication of how bigger the properties are. You can see those big white buildings there, and that's what we looked at. Anyway, let's head towards Shepherd's Bush. Looking straight ahead, we're now hitting Shepherd's Bush roundabout. It gets a little bit messy here. It doesn't feel as refined as where we've just come from, and this section here is a little bit like no man's land, where there's not many houses around. There's just a massive roundabout. If we were to take the first exit and turn left, that would take us to Hammersmith, and if we continue going straight, that takes us towards Chiswick. Let's look at this roundabout as we go around, because the traffic here gets a bit crazy as well. But you'll see here, actually we're not too bad with the traffic here, but sometimes here the manoeuvring around lanes and cars can be quite tricky. So if we were going to take a left there, that takes us towards Hammersmith. It says Earl's Court, Olympia as well, and then if we were to take the second exit here, that takes us towards Chiswick and also Parsons Green, and out to the A40. If we turn right there, that takes us towards the A40, and then you can get onto the North Circular or go into town, and that's the big Westfields over there. But just look at this traffic here now. This is where it can get a little bit tricky. Now, the difference with Shepherd's Bush as well here, Eduardo, what you'll notice is that the shops and the people change. So where we saw that lovely couple that was a mother and daughter, actually that was quite trendy, expensive clothes, well dressed. They would what we call have a good standard of living, and that's what you had here. And then in this part of Shepherd's Bush, it becomes a lot more diverse, in terms of the people. So some of the people are travelling here, some of the people are working here, some of the people are living here, but it's actually very diverse, and there's not one style of what we call demographic or type of clientele that would live here. It's quite varied, so you could have students, you could have government housing, which is council tenants living here. You could have professionals that are renting property living here as well. You've got people coming here to visit Westfields, in Shepherd's Bush and also in Stratford. What you've got is you've got these new developments that are built very close to those shopping malls as well, and all of those were sold in Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia. So that's why you often see many Asians, Chinese people in Westfields, because they live in those apartment blocks that are literally next door, and as part of their daily routine there's a walk in Westfields. So how lucky are they?
Very.
Would you consider liking to live in one of those new apartment blocks? What, you used to live in an apartment block, right? A new one. Where was that close to? Don't say the address, but what location was it close to?
Shopping centre.
And was it close to what, Battersea?
Yeah, it was not too far from Battersea Power Station.
Okay. Did you ever go to the shopping mall there in
No, because there was like one right next to us, which is more convenient.
And how was it?
Yeah, it's fine. It's an underrated shopping centre.
Why is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good for a small shopping centre, but it's good.
And then as we turn around here, this is a Shepherd's Bush Green. If we were to turn right at the end there, which is this signage there, it takes you back to where we came from, but we're going to turn left at these next lights here now, and we're heading towards the Uxbridge Road, and you'll see the people and how diverse it becomes here. So let's continue this. So this is, and also another thing about Shepherd's Bush, you've got about 6 different tube stations here as well, which is quite interesting, all coming under the Shepherd's Bush area. What's this one called? Shepherd's Bush Market Station. You've got Shepherd's Bush Station, Shepherd's Bush Market Station. Let's have a look at some of these shops and some people here. So let's just focus on that. So if you look at this guy crossing the road, there's your diversity of people. Here's some more. And then here, so there's a lot of different cultures, different backgrounds here, whether it be English, whether it be Middle Eastern, whether it be Somalian, whether it be European, whether it be Eastern European. It's a melting pot and an eclectic mix of people. And if you look at the shops and that little market there, that's your Shepherd's Bush Market Station. That is the Shepherd's Bush Market in there. And then if you look at the quality of these shops as well, compared to where we just came from, Eduardo, it was all like very nice coffee shops, right? And eateries. Even in Knightsbridge, right, you saw the quality of shops there. But if you look at the quality of shops here, it changes. And once again, if you look at the diversity of people, but it's still a very, very central and very, very good location. That's you've probably seen that in Brixton yourself. Over the time that you've been there, have you seen Brixton change?
Don't live in Brixton, but in
you know of Brixton though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you used to, or you were in Clapham as well. Have you seen Clapham change?
Yeah, moved to Clapham. Since born, it's just been the same. But went from being like mostly like white people to very diverse, like a lot of people, different cultures.
You understand a little bit about flipping houses or not?
You mean no.
Buy, renovate,
Renovate.
refurbish,
Yeah.
create value and sell. So this is a left turning that we're going to take here, and what we're going to do is we're going to stop off and we're going to be having a look at a project. And what's quite good about this project here is instead of seeing one project, you're actually going to be seeing two houses. This guy's parked his van, DPD, very incorrectly. Look at this road here now. So you've got a nice terraced road here. All of these houses are houses, and on some of them there's some old curtains, and on some of them, like this, the one here, look. So let's just give you a little bit of a informative sort of like how I would evaluate these roads. So old house, old curtains, not being done up, very, very old curtains. Next one is a shutters, a red door, clean bricks. That's a new demographic that's moved in there. The one next door to that is curtains, slightly older, not as modern. The next one to that, number 25, shutters, but it's got an old brickwork wall there. The next one to that has got a really old door. Let me just let this car go, or this van go. And then if you look here, we've got another house there which has got shutters, a grey pastel door, frosted glass, nice tiles, a nice wall with some metal railing. So that's a new demographic. The one next door there, pastel colours, old curtains, but it's got a nice bin. It hasn't been refurbished like this one, but it has got a good profile in there. Now these houses also, look at the width of the bay on these houses, and continue pointing here, that's fine. And then we'll see again an old house there, blue door, double door, poor curtains, definitely worth buying, refurbishing, going into the loft, putting some blinds in there, and then that's your new demographic that's moving here. So if we look at this one here, once again it's old. This one here is old, but if you turn it that way, you'll see on the opposite side of the road, pastel colours, frosted glass. That one there, 44, is pastel colours and frosted glass as well. Just point that straight. And then this one here, Eduardo, can you see this? Nice wall, green bushes. You've got your blinds, lovely colour, a lovely door. So that's a new demographic and a new gentrification that's moved into that house. And if you look straight here, you've got that pink house there with the greenery on it, and then you've got this one here which is old. So old curtains on the top, unkept bushes, and then as opposed to this pink one which is got a really nice landscaped external. Now look at the shape of that gate, architecturally inspired, bold coloured door, and that's a new demographic that's moving in there. And next door to that we've got this project going on, which is not just one house, but we've got two houses. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's tacky.
It's tacky?
It's tacky.
Oh my god. Let's go. Tacky. Tacky or tacky?
Tacky.
Tacky.
Yeah.
What do you mean tacky?
It's like cool.
Okay. So we're going to be having a look at this project here, which is two houses under one flip. Is we've got these two houses, Eduardo, and based on these two houses, where you see the roof, we've got a new loft that's gone in there. I'm going to let me just try and open this up. Oh, Eduardo, this is your experience on the project. Right, we're going to go inside.
Sorry.
Be careful there.
Okay.
Oh damn.
How are you? We've got a basement dig going on here. So this is the ground floor. Let's go next door. It'll be quieter. This is a huge steel that's going in the floor here, which is a box frame for this section here. And then there'll be another angled steel there. So as you can see here, we've got two houses side by side, and this is what we call a double flip. Let's go in here because it's less noise. Lots of steels that are going in. It's a humongous project here. So what we've done here, Eduardo, is where you're standing there, that's where the original wall was. On the right, yeah, and on the right hand side was the garden, and we've now extended all of this space here, and this is the new wall, and then all of this here becomes a big square space.
So it's going to be like a kitchen.
Yeah, and then downstairs we've been working on the basement, which is that space there, which is a new basement, and that's going to be like a utility room. And here they're digging some foundations. Hi George, you okay? They're going to be digging some foundations. Stay there. And then that's the steel structure that supports the house. So there's going to be one there on the base, then you've got some that will be put on top of it, and then it'll go across again like a box. So that supports everything and becomes super solid and part of mathematical structural calculations. So that's important. Next door we saw the same, and this one here is going to be a mirror image. So what you'll have here, you'll have another wall here where I'm standing here, and then that will be your double reception room where you are. Then you'll be able to look down into your kitchen and diner.
So this is going to be like a living room?
Yes, double reception room, yeah. And I'll let you go upstairs and you tell me what upstairs is going to be. Let's see your reaction.
Okay. So what? Guess what rooms they are? So it's not going to be, I think this is going to be a bathroom.
Good.
This maybe like a little lobby room, bedroom, maybe.
Bedroom, yeah.
Alright. Go upstairs.
Hi Alex.
The master bedroom.
I'll let you go in there. Let me know what you think.
Is it a master bedroom? Yeah.
Let me know what you think about this room and this space.
Yes, very big space, big bathroom.
Have a look. Take your time.
Okay.
Let's see if he knows about this vaulted ceiling here. Right, let's have a look at the bathroom. Where are you at? So, this is the ensuite bathroom.
It's huge, yeah, massive.
And this is the new tiles that are being installed now. That's going to be a shower over there. Underneath that window there's going to be a bath. On the left hand side here there'll be a double basin there where the taps are already installed. And then on top there we can have a mirror, we can have wallpaper, we can do whatever we want there. And on the right hand side here we're going to have a toilet. Let's go through here. Right, go straight. Now also here what we could do, Eduardo, is we could have period Victorian doors. However, the design on these doors is a little bit more modern and contemporary. We're having a mix and a blend of the features here. If you continue going straight, and as part of this bedroom, if you look up,
oh, yeah,
that's what you call a vaulted ceiling. So we've got an extra height ceiling there. And can you notice the colour of the walls and notice the colour of the ceiling?
It's different.
It's different, yeah. So it's two-tone. And then we're going to have some new wood sash windows there as well. And another thing that's contemporary in here is the skirting. Can you see the skirting there? It's just plain, which is here, and then just has a shadow gap underneath, as opposed to Thanks, Alex. As opposed to the usual skirting that you might find in a Victorian house. And then the same goes with these door frames as well. And look at the height of that door frame. If you go and stand there, let's have a look. So the normal height of a door would be just above your head, you know. So that's a specially made door that's going there. That gives it the feeling of space and volume. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's massive.
What do you think of this room?
Some nice spacious room. It's big. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, nice.
Do you think this is a nice bedroom?
Yeah, I'd love to live here, man.
Really? Okay, good. Let's go upstairs and you'll see the whole. Thanks, Alex. I'm going to let you. Right. Let's close that door. Let's see how that door looks closed, because it's already gone on now. Let's close that door. And yeah, close it. Come.
Wait.
Right,
how am I meant to open it?
That's okay. That's okay.
Now, how do I open it?
And then just push it. Good. So this bedroom here, it's all been painted. We're just waiting for. So this is where supply chain comes in. If you have a look at that supply chain there, we're waiting for a piece of glass there, which has got a door and a metal frame around it. And then behind us, in order to beat time, we've already got the wardrobes done. The door handles have gone on. What do you think of these handles?
Yeah, they're bespoke. They're nice.
Once you open that, a light will come on as well.
Oh.
So just as we come outside here, what you'll notice here is this will be a small outside space. It's not going to be a terrace. Now all of this here behind you is all new. This was not here before. That bedroom didn't exist before. Similar to next door, that space there is what we call an outrig extension. And then we've also got the downstairs, which is this section here. So can you see that section there?
Which one? That little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to have glass like that, but our glass is going to be a lot nicer. But that was the original house there, and then it's been extended this way, which is what we call a side return extension, and you get that with planning permission. So that planning permission is also a 99% chance that you're going to get it. And also, if you look at this building here, it's got a new loft and then a back dormer as well. And once again, with planning approval, that's what you would normally get within 10 weeks. And as long as the neighbours have done it and it's within the local authority's policy, you'd always get it. And that's how you create value. So that's quite important as well. Right, let's go upstairs and see what you're getting on, what you think of upstairs.
All right.
So this is all new, by the way, upstairs.
So it didn't exist at all?
No.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
What do you think of that up there?
Oh yeah, it's nice. You can see the sky. Bathroom?
It will be a shower room.
Okay. Right, so yeah, it's a nice looking pastel room, nice colour. Yeah. Oh wait, so he did a bespoke desk as well.
Well picked out.
And
then that will have the
bespoke
hands.
drawers.
Yeah, make those, and then those windows as well are all new.
Everything.
And then once again, it feels modern in here because of the doors. So if you close that door and see how that's all contemporary in terms of the design, and same with the wardrobes and so on. Now let's compare this room to next door. Right, so colour on this one is blue. Now come out, and then if you go in there, imagine you're in there, you've got a basin in front of you, you've got a toilet to the left of you, and then you walk into this section, go in there, and you have a shower.
Mm-hmm.
But that will be frosted, the glass will, so nobody will be able to see you.
Yeah, I was about to
But
say.
you're going to get some natural light in there. Right, let's go downstairs. Straight through that room there, out of the roof. And remember, that room upstairs next door was blue. So we're going to come, Alex.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so let's go into the mirror image next door. Now normally what happens is this type of project is called a flip, and people will, or developers, investors, contractors will be flipping one house, which is quite difficult. So on this one here we're doing two. Now do you remember what room this colour was? Pink in the other one, right?
Yeah, it was pink.
So in this one we've gone for a more natural stone, which is called elephant's breath as a colour. Let's go next door. So upstairs, mirror image.
Exactly the same, but pastel green. Same desk, bespoke, everything bespoke. Yeah, it's nice.
That looks really nice actually. The way it's finished with the wood. Let's open that drawer. Close it. And then it'll be a soft closing mechanism. At the end it just closes itself. Open it again. Right, a little bit. Now press it. There you go, soft closing. Automated. And then we're going to have some wall lights there. That's where the bed's going to go. And then once again you go into the shower room there. A basin, a toilet, a shower. That will be a frosted glass over there, so you can't see inside. Hey, hey. Right, come on, let's go. Right, let's quickly go downstairs and then we're going to go straight outside. So that gives Eduardo a little bit of an understanding of how my day goes. We started off in Knightsbridge, moved to Kensington, down through Hill, Holland Park, coming into Shepherd's Bush, and seeing various parts of London. And we ended up with these two projects, and I don't really want to put Eduardo on the spot, but I will, and I'll be asking him some questions only about this last project. So
Test.
Eduardo, let's go. Tell me, you go for it.
Tell you about what? About the place?
Anything, just talk. Let the viewers know what you experienced and what you saw.
Alright, so from there.
And what you learned.
What I learned.
And if it motivated you.
So it's like a flip apartment.
Whether it's flip houses.
Flip houses. So
or flip apartments.
there's like two apartments that were literally flipped, so it's like the same thing. Like the first one house was literally the exact same, just flipped on the other side. And quite like how you made like some glass see-through roof so you could see the sky at night or whatever. Nice view. I really like the bespoke furniture, like the drawers that closes by itself. The closet.
So that's called self-closing mechanism.
That was kind of unique and nice. Definitely shows like the luxury. Like it lets him do charge a premium price on his house because it's like top quality. Yeah.
The vaulted ceiling. What do you think of that?
Is that the
extra height ceiling?
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice as well.
And what did you think about the different parts of London that we've gone through? And how different London can be from one place to another?
Yeah, the change in like literally just across the street, like you said earlier, it's like the demographic can change a lot.
Is demographic a new word that you've learned today?
Not a new word, but one that I'll probably use more.
Ah, good stuff. If anybody wants a great kebab, a shawarma wrap or grilled meat, that shop there, which is called Nama, N-A-A-M-A, Google it, check it out, highly recommend it. It's the best, second best grill, because we just went to the best grill called Marouche, but that place there is really good. How many people did we meet today?
A lot.
How was the communication with those people?
It was smooth, yeah, it was like a normal conversation.
Was it nice?
Yes.
Was it friendly?
Yes.
Was it rude?
Not at all.
Was it arrogant?
Not at all.
Was it something that made the other people happy? Was it an act?
No.
That's how we are, right?
That's how we are.
This is so important. So communication is really, really important, Eduardo, and getting on with people, showing people respect, and that's what gets them to show respect back, and they become more helpful, more accommodating, they're more likely to do you a favour, and in this world that's the sort of relationships that we need to try and build. So that's really important that you've picked up from today as well. So how's the video been for you, Eduardo?
Yeah, it was good.
Interesting.
Interesting, yes.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.